IELTS Writing Task 2 is an essay, and the structure is we have an introduction, then we have main body paragraph 1, main body paragraph 2, and then finally we have the conclusion of the essay. So that's it. It's possible that you will have 3 paragraphs, so it really depends on your essay and what you will talk about, but generally 2 paragraphs should be sufficient. And again, the word count, it is a minimum of 250 words, and don't go under 250, because if you do, you will be marked down if you don't write a minimum of 250 words. So I would be aiming for about 260. So you could consider that 260 is about right, approximately, but you don't want to go too high either, because that's just a waste of time. The great thing about the computerized test is that it gives you the word count, so you don't have to start counting each word. That would take forever. So the computerized test will be easier for you. Okay, so let's get talking now about the method for the introduction.
So what is the purpose of the introduction? The introduction of your essay, it introduces the topic, it explains the question, and also, of course, the objective of the essay. That's the whole idea. The technique that we'll cover today, well, it applies to 4 types of IELTS essays. That is the problem solution, the agree-disagree, the discussion, and also the direct question. That could also be a double question essay. So those are the types of essays that this technique applies to. Let me just pull back my screen here so that you can see what's on the screen here. So this is a 3-point plan that we're going to use. It's a technique to tackle and to attack the introduction of your essay. So the 3 points, number 1 is to write a background statement in your intro. Number 2, paraphrase the essay question. Number 3, present the objective of the essay. That's it, no more and no less. So it's really quite a simple technique that involves lots and lots of practice. So we're going to have a quick look now at an example. It's a problem solution essay, and this is the title of the essay. Today, the quality of life in large cities is decreasing. Discuss the causes and solutions. So I think you understand exactly the topic. It's about large cities and the quality of life, and you have to discuss the causes and the solutions. So how do we write an intro for that? Okay, technique number 1, we choose the background sentence. So the background sentence should be just a simple, neutral sentence that is not giving an opinion about the topic. It's just giving a background statement about big cities, because that's the topic of today. So our topic is large cities. So you can write a simple statement like, more people are living in large cities than ever before. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Now, number 2, we have to write the second sentence. We need to paraphrase the essay question. So if we look back at the essay question, today the quality of life in large cities is decreasing. So we have to paraphrase this. So what I've written here is I've written the standard of living in big urban areas is declining. So I've just replaced the words in the statement with synonyms, words that mean exactly the same thing. So instead of quality of life, I've written standard of living. Instead of large cities, I've written big urban areas. And instead of decreasing, I've used the word declining. So it is true, you do need to have an understanding of vocabulary in order to, obviously, in order to improve your score. So reading other essays may be a great practice in order to develop this use of synonyms. And number 3, we need to write the third part of the intro and the essay objective. So a great expression that you can use again and again is "this essay will." So I've written, "This essay will explore the reasons why this is happening and present solutions for it." Now, because this is a cause and solution essay, I want to explain that I'm going to explore the causes and then the solutions. So that's it. It's the same technique for all of these 4 types of essays. If you follow the technique, you'll have no problem to write your intro. Let's put it together. More people are living in large cities than ever before. The standard of living in large urban areas is declining. This essay will explore the reasons why this is happening and present solutions for it. Okay, let's move on now to a different type of essay, which is the agree-disagree essay. Here is the topic. Housing is essential for people. Some argue that the government should offer free housing for people who cannot afford it. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Okay, so we know that the topic is housing. We know that the discussion is whether the government should offer free housing or not for people who cannot pay for housing. And you have to agree or disagree with the statement. So let's apply our 3-point plan: the background statement, the paraphrase, and the objective. Let's see how it goes. So background statement, I've written, "The subject of housing is an important topic in recent times." Okay, so I've just written a neutral sentence about housing. I haven't given any opinion. The paraphrase. So some people believe that the authority should provide free accommodation for people who can't pay for it. So here I've just replaced housing by accommodation, government by authority, the word offer by provide, and cannot afford by cannot pay. So again, it's just using your imagination and your range of language to replace those words with synonyms. Finally, your objective. This essay will discuss why the government should help low-income individuals and families. So as you can see, I am agreeing with the people who believe that the government should help people to pay for housing. So it's absolutely fine in your third sentence to present your idea, your main idea. And in this case, I am agreeing with the statement. So let's try this technique now for a discussion essay. So it's a slightly different. Some people say that learning online is the best way to learn, whereas some people claim that it is still better to attend a class on site with a teacher. Discuss both views and give your opinion. So in this type of essay, it's a little bit different because you have to actually discuss both views and you have to give your opinion. So let's see how we are going to apply our 3-point plan: the background statement, the paraphrase, and the objective. So, background statement, I've chosen to write, there is a lot of debate about online learning in recent times. So that's it. Very, very simple, no opinion. Paraphrase. While some people say that studying online is the most effective way to learn, others believe that participating in a face-to-face class with a teacher is better. So In this case, I've replaced the word whereas with while. I've kept the words some people, and instead of learning online, I've put studying online. Instead of the best way, the most effective way. And instead of a class on site, I've just put a face-to-face class, which is pretty much the same thing. So again, it's not necessary, by the way, to change all of the words. You know, some people think that, oh, you know, if I keep some of the words, I'll lose marks. No, it's okay to keep some of the words. But you just want to, a paraphrase is just saying something in a slightly different way, but the meaning is the same. What about objective? This essay will discuss both sides of the argument in detail and provide evidence as to why on-site learning is better. So that format, that phrasing is perfect for every discussion essay. This essay will discuss blah, blah, blah. So use it every time, works like a charm. And then, as you can see, I have given my opinion because I've said, well, I will provide evidence as to why on-site learning is better. So I'm saying that I think on-site learning is better. Again, it might not actually be my real opinion. I'm just using it for the essay. So let's take a look now at the direct question or double question essay. Example, many people prefer to watch foreign films rather than locally produced films. What is the reason for this? Should government give more financial support to local film industries? So here we have two questions that we must answer. We need to give the reason why people prefer foreign films, and we need to say, yes, governments should give more financial support, or no, governments should not give financial support to local film industries. So this is a little bit trickier because we have two questions to answer, and we need to put that in the intro. So let's take a look at our 3-point plan, the background statement, the paraphrase of the essay question, and presenting the objective of the essay. So let's try to apply that now. So my background statement, I've written, there are many foreign films in the cinema nowadays. So it's a very neutral statement. I haven't given any opinion here. And then I've said a paraphrase of the statement in the essay. Several people choose to watch international movies instead of films made in their own regions. So you can see that instead of many, I've put several people, and instead of prefer, I put choose. Instead of foreign films, I've written international movies. And instead of locally produced films, I've just written films made in their own region, which has the exact same meaning. As an essay objective, I've used the usual phrase, this essay will explore the reasons why international films are more popular and that the authority should provide more funding to local movie industries. So in this case, I've given my main idea as a response to the second question, but of course I've answered both questions too. So keep that as a template for the direct question essay, because that's a tricky one. And let's have a quick recap and final tips. Don't forget your background, neutral statement, your paraphrase using synonyms, and present the essay objective. So make sure that you study the question to know what type of essay it is. Therefore, you know which type of introduction to write. Use the synonyms. And of course, it's okay to copy some words. You can use some of the same words, but just try to use your own words in paraphrasing with the use of synonyms. And again, the 3-point plan works every time, so don't forget it. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Bye.